Okay. Cats are probably the most popular pet in the world. They love having their own family and always want to be involved. They are also clean, self-sufficient, and their behavior is relatively simple, which is what makes them such great pets for almost anyone. But caring for a cat can be confusing and stressful. From choosing the best kind of food up to training them, there are a lot of decisions to be made. Kaya, eto na ang Usapang Alaga, the Kitty Ket episode!
Kaya tayo nagkaroon ng Kitty Ket episode dahil dyan sa resident cat natin.
Oo nga. Meow, meow.
Oo. Kwento mo nga, ano ba yung kwento ng pusa mo? Ang dami-dami mong pusa. Ba't marami kang pusa?
Well, I have 6, right? 6. Ang original kitty cat ko ay isa. Black na Persian cat. And galing siya sa, I won't name names, pero our common friend. Regalo niya yun sa akin nung graduation. So, nasa akin na yun 2008. So, yun yung kitty cat ko for like years na. Tapos, nung August, nagising ako kasi may online class si Lutien. So, inising nila ako kasi mag-prepare na. Sabi ni Lutien, Mami, may pusa sa labas. Parang ako, sige, deadline na lang natin. Baka mamaya na lang naligaw. So, start na siya ng klase. Tapos, umorder ako ng coffee. Kape ni Lenlen. Alam mo naman, kailangan. So, umorder ako ng kape. Tapos, hanggang 11 o'clock? 11 ng tanghali. Andun pa rin yung pusa sa labas ng gate namin. So, ginawa ko, kinuha ko yung kape ko sa labas. Tapos, pagbalik ko, nagpunta sa ko, nagtalambing. So, sabi ko, sige, pakakainin ko. Nung pagpasok niya sa gate namin, nakita ko na may tali siya sa leeg. Yung straw.
Okay.
Tapos, para siyang nasasakit. Putol yung tali. So, feeling ko nagpumiglas siya from somewhere. Basta may tali siya. Tapos, nasasakal na siya. So, ang sabi ko, tatanggalin ko lang yung tali. Kasi nga naman, syempre, nahihirapan. So, pinakain ko, tapos tinanggal ko yung tali. Pinupit ko yung tali. Hindi na siya umalis. So, akala ko for that day. Sabi ni Chane, hindi na yan aalis. Nagjo-joke pa siya noon. Hindi na talaga umalis. Everyday lang sa labas ng pinto, pero nasa loob ng gate, yung small na bakuran ko. Yun lang siya. Kung saan siya natutulog doon. Tapos parang naglamyeda siya one time. Pag-uwi, buntis. Yun. Juntis eh. So, syempre, hindi mo naman pwedeng diba? Yun. Nagdagdagan ng 4. 4. December siya nanganak. Dapat 5 yun. Patay yung isa. So, 4 lang yung nabuhay. Ayun, 6 na yung pusa ko. Tapos ngayon, may nagpapaampo na naman yatang bago.
Kulay nito.
White na may orange.
Na naman?
Kasi natatakot akong i-approach Hiral. Kasi laging nakasinghal. Kasi meron siyang neck wound. Open yung neck wound niya. So, hindi ko siya ma-approach kasi feeling ko, dahil masama yung pakiramdam niya, masungit siya. As in, yung sumisinghal. So, ayun. Hindi ko siya mataboy.
So, nasa na yung pusang yun ngayon?
Nasa labas ng gate.
Hindi pa rin siya
Andan lang
pumapasok.
siya, nakatambay, maghapon.
So, paano yung neck niya?
Hindi ko kasi siya pinapapasok. Kasi, baka mahawa yung mga kittens.
Doc Johnny, what are the most common cat issues? Like, okay, wait. First and foremost, ano ba talaga yung tawag sa mga, kasi askal yung mga asong kalye. Anong tawag mo sa street cat sa Tagalog?
So, alam nyo ba yung pusa
Akal?
sa kalye sa Pilipinas or tinatawag na pusa kal, they have their own breed. Basically, they're pure breeds.
No!
They're domestic short hair. Yes.
Are you telling me that the cats that are meowing outside my garage are purebred cats?
Naputol ba?
Oo. Puto lahat na si
Sorry.
Ayan.
Are you telling me na yung
Ayan.
mga ngumangayaw-nyaw sa labas ay purebred cats?
They're considered as a breed, yes.
Oh my
Domestic
God.
short hair. So, meron pa yung domestic long hair. So, sila na medyo mas mahaba lang buhok. But, so yes,
So, yung-
they are.
So yung mga long hair Jeprox, ganun.
But yes.
Ano yung sa'yo, G? Short hair o long hair?
short hair, yung stray. Yung
Kittens
black
are-
kasi is Persian. Mas
Oo.
mahaba.
Sa Persia ba galing ang Persian cats?
Hindi ko lang masyado sure. Sorry po sa nagturo sa amin ng history ng breeds. Kasi hindi rin ako masyado nag-focus doon. But, ayun. I'll check on that one. Balikan ko kayo
Oh, sige.
sa ating site. Ilalagay ko yan.
Oh, sige, lagay natin
Ang
kasama
FYI,
ng mga
yes.
citations natin. Kasi ganyan tayo
Tama.
It's like a Toro. We have links and
Ilala-
citations.
Ilalagay ko yun sa notes ko. Persian cats, Persia? Persia?
What? I wanted to have a cat before, but my fear was yung the sinasabihan ako na nakakahika siya. Is that true or false?
Well, for cats, kasi ano talaga sila shedders talaga sila. Like, well, aside from yung mga bald na pusa, like your sphinx, but they really produce like a lot of allergens, like for humans. So they can cause allergies. But dogs can do that too. I mean, but mas mataas lang ang, I'm not sure what the proper term is, but mas grabe sila magbigay ng allergies or mas potent sila
Is it because of their hair or their laway?
just because they're cats. Yung species mismo nila. So,
Because they're
ayun. No.
assholes.
Like even me, FYI, may allergies ako sa sa hair, sa dander. Yes.
Well, you chose a very odd job for that. For someone who has like allergies to dander. Hey, let me be a vet. Yeah.
Yes. Hindi, nag-ano na lang siya, kumbaga, lumabas na lang siya while middle of college, tapos biglang na lang na nag-aaral na ako. But, I later found out na kapag super stressed ako, kulang ako sa tulog, and yung mga ganon, pag mahina resistensya ko, doon ako mas prone to have allergies.
Oh.
Kapag normal days naman, na okay naman ako, usually hindi naman.
Gee, like,
Basta hindi ko sisingkutin yung pusa ng gano'n.
ay, sininghot yung pusa. Ano yun? Oh my God. Ginagawa mo ba yun, G?
Alin? Sa pusa.
Pinanggigigilan?
Pero kasi,
Oh my God.
Oo.
Sinisinghot mo?
hindi ako kahit ano na ngayon. Eh, actually, feel ko kaya ako may allergy ng ilang linggo na dahil sa kanila. Kasi, nung one time na mag-video call kami ni Janet, singhot ako ng singhot, tapos maya-maya sumisinga na ako, tapos bayan ako ng bayan. Sabi niya, allergy yan, ano. Yun.
Yun na nga.
Kasi sila eh. So, yung balahibo, ayun. Pero, so far, hindi pa naman ako hinihika dahil sa kanila.
Oh. But ikaw yung nagpaanak din, di ba? Like, 'cause she came back pregnant. So,
Oh. Tapos, sa bahay siya ng anak. Tapos, ako yung kasama niya the whole night. So, pag may lumalabas na babies, itatabi kong konti para hindi niya madaganan. Pero, sabi nga ni Chane, good mama siya eh. Good mama cat. Kasi hindi niya nadadaganan yung babies. Parang, iniiwasan niya, kunwari may bago na siyang ilalabas. iniiwasan niya yung nandun na sa labas para hindi niya madaganan. Tapos, hindi niya kinakagat, hindi niya kinakain. Ang ano lang niya, ang kinain lang niya is yung namatay. Pero the rest, ano siya, inalagaan niya ng tama.
Is that a normal thing for them to eat their dead kid?
Yes. Or even the really sick one or really yung mahina, they know that.
So, dumating siya sa'yo ng buntis, doon siya nanganak sa bahay, sa loob ng bahay niyo.
Oo, sa loob ng bahay, sa isang box na ginawa ko para may, ano siya, nest.
But this cat is feral. Is it really instinctive with cats na maging ganon? Or I mean, case-to-case basis din yan?
Usually for actually any animal naman, nagkikick in talaga yung mothering abilities once they get pregnant, once they come into term, and then once manganak sila. No? So, although may mga times na may sinasabi na hindi good mommies. So, yun yung mga first time or sila yung mga pusa na sobrang bata pa. Kasi for cats, the earliest age that they can give birth is around 6, 7 months, 8 months of age.
Like,
I mean,
sorry, is that human age? Or, kasi di ba may dog
cat
age?
cat
may human
age. Oo.
cat age.
Cat age,
Ano yung cat
oo.
age naman? Is it like, dog age kasi 7, di ba? Times 7?
Sa first few years kasi medyo wala pang katumbas kasi they grow up really fast. They get how do you say it? Nagiging sexually mature sila. I mean, they're able to give birth around, tulad sinabi ko, like 6, 7, 8 months of age. Which is
Okay.
basically for humans, it's around, for girls, let's say like 13, 14, 15 years
Wow.
old. Yes. So, mabilis sila on the first few years, yung equivalent, kumbaga. If you're gonna go with like physiologic functions of the body. Usually, yung mga 7 years na sinasabi, usually it will come on a later age, like around, yes. So, around 6, 7 years of age ng pet. So, dun yung sinasabi, pwede mong i-multiply by 7. More or less, like an estimate.
So with the cats that you with kittens that you have, G, how did you care for them? I would imagine na, oh my, is it how? How?
Most of the day naman, they sleep inside the cage. Kasi binili ko sila ng cage nila. Yung Persian cat ko kasi, hindi yun kinage. Ayaw nun sa cage ever. So, ano lang yon sa bahay, free to roam. Dapat sila So, mahirap. Mahirap silang alagaan ng apat na nasa labas lang. Tumato sila, tapos umaakyat kung saan-saan. As in, may time na, kasi I sleep with a kulambo. Old school, di ba? I sleep with a kulambo. Tapos tinalo na nila yung kulambo. Alam mo yun, yung
God.
hanggang sa pagkatalik. Kasi nag-jump sila, apat. Sunod-sunod. Bumagak yung kulambo sa akin.
Oh my God.
Ganun sila kalikot. Kasi kittens pa eh. Pero ano naman, pag tahimik naman sila, higa lang dyan sa floor, higa sa ibabaw ng laptop, sa tabi ng TV, kung saan nila trip bumig. Tahimik lang sila. Hindi sila maingay. Pero kapag playtime, ayan na. Pati yung nanay, Diyos ko, nakikipagbardahan dun sa sofa, sa floor. Alam mo nga, nag-anak lang yung nanay para magkaroon ng playmate.
Are cats
O kasi minsan siya
nocturnal?
pinangunguha.
Ay, sorry.
Hindi. Gising sila pag
Gising sila sa gabi.
Hmm.
So they are nocturnal.
Yes.
Okay. Bakit? Ano yun? Dahil sa ano nila, do they really come? I'm sorry, are domesticated cats really from big cats?
Well, they're uh, same family, so more or less they have similarities when it comes to like a lot of things, like body parts, and also like yung kanilang how they live their lives, how they hunt, food. Kasi usually cats talaga is mostly carnivorous talaga. So same as your big cats.
So no such thing as a vegan cat.
God no. Please no. Please.
Because when okay, there was like when I was still on Instagram, I saw this like influencer who was like, my cats are vegan. Like, dude, no, please don't.
No, oo. They're carnivorous. So so it's highly possible na she will see her vet really soon.
Yeah. Kasi based on experience, nung kumain ng halaman yung mga kittens, nagkaroon sila ng tummy ache. So, ayun, sira ang tiyan, ang kitty litter ay puno ng, alam mo na.
That's
Gold.
another thing. What do you feed them?
May cat food, dry and wet. Pero dapat mas marami yung wet food para mas madaling ma-digest, madali nilang, pero kasi mas mura si dry food. Ilan sila? 6 sila. So, once a day ko lang sila pinapakain ng wet food.
Can you give them leftovers or like with ascals or no?
Ako na ba?
Yung
Pwede ba? Pwede ba? I mean, I guess pwede because some of the feral cats out there, that's what they eat, di ba? But is it recommended? Or let's say, katulad nga nun, wala ka nang mapakain sa kanila. Can they share human food?
They can naman. Like, they can digest, like, for example, rice or ano. Pero yun nga, it's not optimal meal for them. Like, knowing that they are carnivorous or karne talaga yung kinakain nila. So, meat. So, fish meat, beef, pork, or any type of meat. Pero of course, they will eat leftovers or table food, what we call them. Pero yun nga, it's not optimal, it's not recommended for them.
Okay.
And then for food as well, like recommendations, cats kasi, if you notice, like sobrang, I wouldn't say smelly, but maamoy talaga. Smelly na nga.
Smelly nga.
Matapang yung urine, matapang yung urine nila. Like, how do you say this? Because yung kidneys nila really concentrates. Their kidneys really work hard. So, there are some studies already that says like, it's better to give them wet food than dry food. And then the fact na hindi sila masyadong umiinom ng tubig, so which basically like incorporating moisture sa food nila would basically at least mas maganda yung magiging life or health ng mga pusa. Although may mga constraints nga, like for example, sinabi ni G na comparing talaga wet food to dry food, because like a lot of factors, like for example, of course nakadelata yung mga wet food, packaging, sealing, pag yung paggawa, mas mahal talaga gumawa ng wet food. So, tawag dito, so meron kang prices, syempre more people would choose dry food over wet food. Of course, there are some clients naman na hindi mo mapipilit na, hindi, wet food lang dapat. You just have to tell them na if you opt for dry food, you have to make sure na your cat will get more water, will drink more water, or not really force them, but encourage them to have more water. So meron yan mga water bowl na parang may fountain. So if you notice your cats, if they can go up your sink at uminom sila from the faucet, iinom sila doon. Kasi mas gusto nila yung ganun eh. Gusto yung flowing water type of thing. So, may mga ganong tipo. So, mga water bowls with fountains or you have to like really change the water frequently. But the easiest way is to give them wet food. And also, papasok din yung preference na sometimes other cats would like dry food compared to wet food. Just because of the lasa, the consistency, and so on and so forth.
At dapat takot sa tubig ang puso.
Well, tulad nga ng sinabi natin, di ba? Big cats, small cats, isang family. But you notice, some of the big cats can go in the water without eme. Actually, ang nangyayari lang is cats are not same with dogs, yung sinagot ko sa Twitter sa beses. Hindi sila uh, na nasanay sa water in a very positive and like encouraging way. So, like, hindi na talaga sila, aside from pag-inom ng tubig, wala na silang iba. Wala na silang interaction with water. So, at a young age, you can give them a bath by basically starting just by wet bimpo and punas and everything. Or, basically, para ka nagpapaligo ng baby. So, nasa isang, parang, I don't know what that's called. Yung parang batsa na pang baby.
Oo.
Na nandun na yung tubig, and then you have to make sure that the temperature is not too cold, not too hot.
Mm-mm.
And then you parang,
Ganon.
ganon lang, punas-punas lang. Para hindi sa, kasi once na, ano mo yun sa baby, iyak yung baby. So, same din sila. And cats pa naman, compared to dogs, mas mas grabe sila hindi naman galit. Grabe sila mag-alala ng trauma compared to dogs. Kasi dogs, pagalitan mo, tapos after a second, bilang, treats! Wala na. Cats, hindi. So, ganun sila. So, kaya,
Yung
yes.
trauma, kasi wish, galit na galit yan pag nililiguan. Ayaw niyang nililiguan. And this is because nung natanggap ko siya, so dineliver siya sa school kasi surprise. Yung isa kong classmate, kinuha si Wish from the box. Tapos nilagay sa drinking fountain. Ang lamig ng tubig nun.
Oh my God. Kawawa naman.
Tapos ginaw na ginaw si Wish. So, takot na nun. After nun hindi ko na mapaliguan si Wish nang hindi siya nagwawala. I got her 3 months old pa lang siya. Anong age na ngayon? Yung trauma nandun pa din.
Ba't at
Kasi
kit pinapaliguan mo?
Basta-basa. Basa-basang konti. Bimpo. Wet wipes.
Start with that.
For now.
Okay.
Marunong na silang maglinis on their own.
Kasi cats na malinis, diba? They're very particular with their cleaning.
With their grooming. Nung
Why
first
do
2
cats...
months nila, hindi pa sila nag-groom. Hindi pa sila marunong mag-groom first 2 months. Kasi ngayon, medyo mga, after 2 months, on their own.
Because usually the mom would groom them from the time they were giving birth until like 2 months. So, if you notice, lalo na pag mga bagong panganak na kittens, so once they finish drinking the milk from the mom would start licking them. But you won't notice habang dinidilaan nila, lalo na dun sa genital area, umiihi na yung pusa, yung kitten, pumupupo na, pero kinakain na ng mom. So hanggang medyo lumaki-laki na sila ng konti, like around 1 month, 2 months, na hanggang matuto na sila na to use the cat litter and then so the mom would still groom them. And after nun, the kittens would know how to groom themselves.
Okay. So, stimulation din pala yun to start them to... Okay. Kaya pala, minsan nakikita ko yung mga vets, when they have kittens or puppies, yung wet na cotton ball or something, that's what they use to do that. Parang, oh, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. It's to stimulate pala the puppies to... Kasi di pa nila get Hindi pa nila
Yes.
intindi. Okay.
So basically, it's
Okay.
acting like the tongue of the mom, the basa.
Ang gaspang ng tang ng pusa.
Totoo.
Di ba?
Teka.
Pag nililik ka ng pusa, yung, Hindi ka tulad ng dog na dog is just like slobbery wet. Pusa,
Yes.
pusa licks you. Oh my God! What the hell? Velcro!
Yes, kung mapapansin mo, maraming, well, we call it papilla, pero para silang mga spikes dun sa dila ng pusa, which makes them really rough. I'm gonna check if that's kind of like an evolution thing.
Okay.
Kaya mas marami silang check nyo sa baba.
Natin yan. And sorry, ito. Why do cats love pushing glasses off tables? Jesus Christ! Like, there's this cat. Okay, my stepdaughter has a cat, Audrey. Sweet cat, beautiful cat, like, chonky cat. Pero every time na nandun ako, yung kape ko, lalagay ko dun sa mesa, andyan na siya yung, hi, so, meron ka pala ditong cup, no? Ano kaya mangyayari pag tinulak ko siya, tapos sususutan ko, yung, don't do it, don't do it, don't do what? Don't do. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit, why?
I-check ko din yan, lahat ng sources for that one. But one of the things is that when they're really curious with stuff and they want to get attention as well, yan yung ginagawa nila. And pretty sure they will get attention from it. Like, and then if you also notice, that's how they play with their prey. So, for example, yung cats na pag humuli ng daga. So, usually paglalaroan nila yan, hanggang sa point na, ay, di na gumagalaw. Iwan na nila.
Oh God,
Yes.
bitch!
Pero i-double check ko yan. Pero isa yun sa mga reason. That they, like, if they want attention. So, some cats would like, go to your lap, maglalambing. May ibang cats naman na parang, pansin mo ako? Yes. So pag may mga cats na nagsa-start na ng ganun, pwede mo silang laruin. Ilagay mo sila doon sa gamit and then laruin mo na sila.
So cats really are smarter than dogs.
Actually, feeling ko, kasi si dogs, kailangan siyang i-train sa kung paano, saan magpupupo, saan magwiwiwi. Cats, they know eh. Instinct na nila. Kasi nung nilagay ko yung kitty litter, nag-sniff lang sila. Tapos, nag-ano na sila. Maya-maya, nandiyan na, nagwiwiwi na, nagpupupo na. Hindi ko sila trainin. Parang nilagay ko lang doon. Tapos natutunan na nila. Kasi sa dogs, kailangan mong i-train na dito ka lang, dito ka dapat
Si Bulak na 5 years old na, hindi pa rin alam.
Mas,
Di siya lang ang
mas,
brain
ano,
cell
mas
na
yung-
gumagana.
mas,
So ang cats, hindi mo na tinrain? As in, ginamit na lang nila agad?
tinabi ko dun sa cage nila. Tapos nag-sniff-sniff, umalis. Maya-maya bumalik, nag-wiwi. Yun na.
Bakit ka ng dog?
Part yun ng instinct nila actually as cats. Same reason as yung kanina, yung panganganak and then kinakain. Yung placenta, kinakain, oo. So, having poop there, kasi may mga kasi may mga scent glands din around. They use it for marking. And at the same time, predators can hunt them with their poop. So, cats really try to hide their scent.
Oh, like, makes sense. Oo nga naman.
Yes. So,
Preservation.
marunong sila. It's more instinct. Kaya, medyo madali. And
So,
with
aso
cats
talaga
as well-
tanga.
And actually, dogs are smart as well. Minsan lang pumapasok. Kasi, ang dogs, smart sila pag present sila in the moment, matalino sila. But once nagpanic na sila, wala na. Unlike cats, like even on those situations na sabi mo, I would wanna say life and death. Ano sila kumbaga, kaya nakita mo yung cats talaga like from a high place, pag nahuhulog, they still like fall flat on their like 4 feet. Huwag niyo pong gagawin sa bahay yun. Huwag niyo mag-experiment.
Huwag niyo po ihagis sa mga pusa.
Opo. Tapos, or for example, tulad nga na sinabi sa Twitter, isang beses ni Daddy Lars. Hi, Daddy Lars. Na bakit yung mga cats yung pag tumatawid, parang titigil muna.
Tumitingin,
Tapos,
oo.
na sobrang lapit na bago tumakbo. So, it's also like their presence of mind na papalapitin ko muna tong predator, tapos bigla akong tatakbo on a different direction. Para hindi niya anticipated. So,
yun din ba yung reason kung bakit mahilig silang pumunta sa mga high places?
sa high places naman, usually, I wouldn't say hierarchy, pero they really want to observe everything as a cat. So, high place, they would see like, okay.
Marites talaga.
Yes. Plus the
Ala,
fact
si
na,
G nawala.
hi G, I am G. Mukhang natulog si G ng konti. Ayan, okay na si G.
Ayan na siya. Bumalik na siya.
So,
Naka-pause
Ayan.
na kanina eh.
Ayan.
Na-observe mo ba yung G sa mga cats mo na mahilig sila sa mga high places? Kasi yung nga, sabi mo, umakit sa kulambo mo. Are they still doing that?
oo, inaakyat nila yung bintana, yung cortina, gusto nilang gawing akyatan. Yun, kasi lahat ng pwede ng akyatan.
So it's true that cats need more stimulation than dogs?
Yes. Yes, they do. It's just that I think dogs are like way bigger than cats. Kaya mas strenuous and I wouldn't say stressful, but alam mo yun, mas trabaho compared to cats. Although sometimes kasi cats, even with a crumpled piece of paper, tapos ibato mo lang, cats can basically play by themselves. Dogs in.
Why do they like the laser light?
Same thing. Kasi nakikita nila, uy, gumagalaw. I have to like, ano to? Hindi naman nila nakukuha. They're really marites in a way, and they will act on it.
But God. So Gemini pala siya. All cats are Gemini.
True yung marites. Yung apat, umaakyat sa may malapit sa bintana at nakasilip sila sa labas ng bintana.
Oh my God.
They're
Okay,
really observant.
Masaya na ako sa doggies ko. Okay na ako kay Mr. na tanga. Half husky, half tanga. Ano siya, one brain cell na nga lang eh. All vibes pa. Alam mo yun? Yung all vibes, no brain. I'm just happy to participate. I'm here. There was an experience with a cat. Wasn't mine, was an ex's. Ni-rescue niya. And for whatever reason, ayaw sa akin ng pusa. Galit talaga sa akin yung pusa. Hindi siya nagpapahawak sa akin yung ganun siya lagi. Yung ako nagpapakain sa'yo, hayop ka, gaganyanin mo ko. Ganun. So, I don't understand why. Is it possible ba that cats also develop hatred like dogs? Dogs kasi develop that they remember nga, sabi mo nga, they remember abuse. I didn't abuse this cat. Galit lang talaga siya sa akin. Is it possible that cats hate people?
No, but sometimes cats can be possessive. Especially dun sa tinuturing talaga nilang person nila. So sometimes meron kami mga cases before, back na nasa Pilipinas pa ako, na ang problem nila, sabihin nila, Dok, yung pusa ko, biglang umiihi sa bed ko or umiihi sa damit ko, pupunta sa closet ko, iihi sa damit ko. Hindi naman siya ganyan dati. Which is, if you think about it, can be, there's a problem with the cat, like incontinence or probably UTI. But, kasama sa line of questioning kasi namin, is there anything new sa bahay? Bagong furniture? Bagong tao? Bagong pet? And then usually, if they would say that, then highly likely possible. Lalo na yung mga bagong partners. Minsan, of course, we still check like, okay, we still have to check the urine or the bloods just to make sure that everything is okay. If everything is okay, you can, sometimes it's really hard, lalo na kapag kakadating lang ng girlfriend, tapos kaka-live-in lang. Like, medyo...
The cat hates you.
medyo possessive yung cat. Don't hate the cat. Pero yun nga, sabi ko, struggle siya in a way na mahabang
So, kailangan
usapan
ligawan
ito.
mo yung pusa. Possible pa ba yun? Naligawan mo yung pusa?
Pwede naman. As long as parang you try to, how do you say this? Try to respect the cat's space and then your space as well. And then at the same time, meron din naman mga gamot na pwedeng ibigay to cats to relieve stress. So may mga oral medications, yes. If my memory serves me right, para may mga anxiety meds that you can give them.
Yeah, a couple of Xanaxes.
And then, recently, meron naman ngayon na available na mga pheromone sprays
Okay.
for cats. For cats.
I don't know where this is going, but I'm a little excited. Okay.
Yes. May mga pheromone sprays for cats that will make them less stressed as well. So, which really works. Which is really good.
So they don't hate you anymore. They just want to boink you.
True. So sometimes we use it lalo na pag stressed yung cat. So sometimes we use it on cages as well. So the whole cage will be like, kumbaga may calming effects kasi siya sa cats.
Okay. Okay.
Ay, isa pa. Meron tinatawag na cat grass. Or
Catnip?
There's a catnip and then there's a cat grass.
What's a cat grass?
Basically,
Is it?
I-check nyo, i-google nyo. No. I wish, but yes. But,
Snoop
ang
Dogg
catnip-
nga pala, hindi Snoop Cat.
Yes. Snoop Dogg, yes. Baka may pwede magkaroon na Snoop Cat. Charot.
Di ba?
Oo. Pwede yan. Female rapper, Snoop Cat.
Inclusive tayo.
Oo nga. Why not? Pero ayun nga. So there's catnip. So ang catnip naman sometimes can be, tama ba yung term ko? An upper or a downer? So sometimes cats can be like really active with catnips. Some cats would be like, sobrang
Yeah.
chill sila with and then there's cat grass. Cat grass naman is sobrang chill lang talaga nila. So may mga, alam ko may available niyan sa Shopee if I'm not mistaken. You can try that.
For me?
parang wala yata effect sa humans. If tama yung nabasa ko, may memory
Fiber.
serves me right.
Fiber.
Cyber fiber.
Huwag ka pong dami ko ng pusa.
Ano yun?
Hindi naman budol. Ang dami ko ng gastos dun sa pusa.
Hindi naman. Or, alam ko yung cat,
Pili ako.
alam ko yung catnip or yung cat grass, mura lang siya. Tapos tanim mo lang, ay, kaso nga lang, lalong dadami pusa mo. Kasi dadayuhin yung plant bed mo at nandun sa.
Baka naman maloka na lang bigla yung nanay mo na, ay, ano nangyari dito? Mama ko na po si Selena Kyle. Catwoman.
Yeah.
Lahat ng pusa sa neighborhood sa akin.
But you can search catnip and cat grass, tapos yung mga picture nila sa garden. Kita mo, puro pusa talaga na. So cute.
What is the weirdest experience you've had with your cat? Or a weird case that involved the cat?
hindi siya, hindi siya weird, weird case. Pero si Wish, dati, nung bata-bata pa siya, pag late na ako, alam niya yung oras ng pasok ko eh. Yung kung anong oras ako dapat gumising. Nakagatin niya yung paa ko. Yung ninibal niya until magising ako. On time. Kunyari, hindi ako nagising sa alarm clock ko. Nakagatin niya ako para magising ako. Alam niya yun, tuwing hindi ako magigising sa alarm clock ko. Kaya meron akong sariling alarm clock.
Is that so I guess that matches the myth na may sense of time ang pusa. Meron silang sense of, alam nila yung may schedule sila, alam nila. So it's true.
Yes, and they will let you know. Kasi it involves, especially, tulad din sinabi ko, na they're attached to their person. Like, alam nila yung schedule ng person. Kasi it involves them as well. Like, alam ko kung kailan ka nag-work, alam ko kung kailan ka nag-work, alam ko kung kailan mo ako bibigyan ng pagkain. So, something ganon. Ganon. Tulog ka pa rin, may maingay na, alam ko dapat bibigyan mo na ako enough you, pero parang hindi ka pa gumagalaw, wait lang.
Okay.
So it involves them as well. Yes, their time clock as well. But yes, that's true. They have their
sense of time.
Yes.
So asking lang ako ng
yung
weird.
Yung kitten swing 3 o'clock nang gigising eh. Tinatalunan ako eh.
Alam nilang time to eat.
Siguro. Yung 3, basta 3 a.m. manggigising sila.
Or time to play.
Or time to play.
Kasi si Jillian yung playground nila. Playground / tagapangalaga / bed.
Oo nga, yung bed.
Oo.
The reason why I ask weird kasi there's also the whole what do you call that, psychic part na sabi nila cats are, in old mythology and in the old days, lagi nilang sinasabi that witches will have a familiar. Cats are always attached to these beings, these mythical beings. Freya, the goddess, the Norse goddess, cats ang animals niya. In fact, she rides a chariot dragged or being dragged by cats. So, yung kaya ko tinatanong yun kasi sabi nga nila, cats can see things that we don't see. So, kind of like, is it true? Or they're just like stoned and looking at something. They had a couple of cat grasses and... Is it true though? Or have you heard stories of that?
I wouldn't know if they can really see things that we can't see. But being, like, if you're with a cat, like, na they won't really act on something without reason. Like, there has to be a stimulus, there has to be a reason why they do it. So, if something moves, it will really, like, attract their attention. But sometimes, minsan may mga pusa na parang titig na titig sa isang corner ng bahay or somewhere. Tapos biglang, kikita mo parang, ano meron? Tapos bilang, pag hinanaka mo sila,
Oo, ganun.
walang
tignan pa rin nila.
Walang something. Anong tinititigan mo dyan? So, they might see something that we cannot really see. But, I wouldn't say it's paranormal. Maybe it is. There's a possibility. I wouldn't say it's not. Pero, yun nga, we cannot confirm or deny or anything. Although, deep inside, I wish they could.
I don't know. It's kind of scary. Like in the middle of the night, suddenly there's a cat on your chest just staring at you. Diba? Parang, bro, what up?
Sabi, food. Salita ka lang, food.
Get up, human. I want food.
Here, nagising ako, nasa ibabaw ko yung isang kitten. Kasi nakahiga ako nun sa sala nung panahon na may lagnat si Lucien. Tapos may trangkaso ko. So, nasa sala ako nakahiga. Gising ko, nasa taas ko yung pusa. Kung kailangan mo ng alas 3 ng madaling araw.
At least sa chest mo, hindi sa mukha, di ba? Meron ako
Sometimes they
nakita.
do.
May nakita ako sa internet na gano'n, yung chinek daw niya kung bakit nahihirapan daw siya huminga sa gabi. So, nag-install siya ng camera. Nakita niya yung pusa niya, inuupuan niya yung mukha niya. Kaya pala siya hindi makahinga.
Cats really like to snuggle.
Really?
Yes.
And why do they hate
Well,
it when you...
during the times that they want to.
Yun.
Yun kasi
When they
yun.
want to.
Di ba
Always
may
on their schedule.
True. Di ba may sinabi sila, parang give a dog a treat. And then they was like, oh, you're my master. And then give a cat a treat. It was like, I'm your master. Thank you. Ganun na.
Kailan ba na-domesticate ang pusa? Kasi alam ko mas later sila na-domesticate than dogs. Dogs have been domesticated for thousands and thousands of years. Companion animal na natin talaga sila. But cats, parang late na sila na-domesticate eh. I wouldn't think that they were domesticated during the Egyptian times, were they?
They might have...
Not in Egyptian times. Kasi considered silang deities or mystical beings ng Egyptian times.
So they weren't
baka
considered
after na
pets.
Oo, they're considered parang mga gods. Kasi may mga altars or something. Kaya
Diba,
then,
pets?
when you see yung mga hieroglyphs, katabi sila lagi ng mga gods. Black cat, katabi ni, not mention the name of the god. Mag-isa lang ako dito. Tapos mga ganon. Egyptian gods, tabing, usually, laging cats yung kasama. But I think nung time ni Cleopatra, ang pet niya is a cat. Tapos considered na parang princess. Parang ganon. As in, royalty yung pato nila kasi. Parang hindi siya yung normal na pets or dinadomesticate ng lahat. Parang for the emperors, mga ganon.
Yeah, parang because of the way that they are, I'm guessing that they've only been domesticated quite recently.
Yes.
Hindi pa sila fully attuned dun sa... And I think the choice, kasi with the dog, I think ang nabasa ko I read this somewhere, that dogs became, kumbaga, symbiotic relationship. It was a symbiotic relationship between humans and the dogs. They figured out that, hey, these dogs can chase after the prey. We can share the prey afterwards. The humans will protect also the dogs, will feed them. It's, kumbaga, may regular source of food din sila. So it was like a symbiotic relationship. Pinili din ng dog na maging partner ang human. I think cats chose humans because they needed slaves, basically.
Yes. For the convenience of having someone to take
I
care
mean,
of them.
True.
I think really they're not our pets. We are their pets. They are our masters. We're never getting a cat. Audrey's the only cat we have.
Actually, even some dogs, ganyan din. If you're not firm enough with your dogs, ganyan yung mangyayari. You are getting trained dogs. Pero,
Sibula.
yes, oo. Pero yun nga, same thing din with the dynamics of like dogs and cats. Like, dogs are, you know that they have a group, they have a pack.
Mm.
So having they rely on each other. like most of the time. So if they can rely on someone, or if they can go to someone which is more that they can rely on more, then they would go there. Unlike cats, tulad sinabi na self-sufficient,
Mm-mm.
like the convenience of having this one. Kung meron sa akin pagkain na kahit walang tao, keps. Parang, ay kailangan ko ng tao para makakain. Okay, tama ko sa tao. Ganun.
Mga users, chika.
Yes. Pero there are some cats already that talagang halos domesticated na sila. Like, yung mga ugaling Garfield. Like, they won't move. Na parang, although, so nandun pa rin sila sa part na, bigyan mo ako pagkain or whatever. Pero hindi sila yung sasabihin na magkakaroon ng burst of like energy na naglalaro yun. Sila parang,
Talagang lap cat.
yes.
Like, naalala ko yung tito kong doctor sa New Jersey. Every time tinatanong namin kung nasan siya, where's Tito Leo? Oh, upstairs stroking his pussy. I'm sorry, what?
What?
Pusang mataba. Diyos ko, Lord. Ang taba-taba ng pusa. Tapos, hindi na talaga niya pinalalakad. Yung, ano yan, accessory? Hawak mo na lang forever? Clutch bag? Yun na pinapakain. Oh my God. Di ba bad din naman yun sa mga cats? Kailangan din ng cats ng exercise.
Yes. They need, they need to walk.
Yeah, right.
Bare
But you can
minimum.
make it.
Yes. So, kasi ano pa din. I mean, if you can do that, fine. Pero, I mean, that's not like quality of life. Just having like a really fat cat, like obesity and stuff, like a lot of things can go wrong. Especially with cats. So, kumbaga quality of life. Let them live their life as a cats. Na sometimes you have to enrich yung hunting instincts nila by giving them toys, and giving them the right type of food, which is dapat more meat or more carnivorous in a way. So,
Sorry, last na to. Why do they destroy your furniture?
well, that one, yung, di ba may mga scratching post? Kasi it's also a way for them to mark the territory. If you notice, there's always like, in the wild, there's always like one scratching post that they would try to sinisira. Because may mga scent glands din sila sa paws nila eh.
Oh, okay. So it's sort of like, hey, I'm here.
Yes. It's mine. This
Kaya ba nila ako
IKEA
inis
So yung ginagawa scratching post, ikaw ang scratching post.
ilan sila? 5, 6.
Di, yung 4 lang yung kittens. Sa legs
Ah.
talaga, habulin yung legs ko. Tapos, gaganyan. Lalo si Sugar, yung panganay. As in, gaganunin. Tapos gaganunin. Ang dami kong sugat sa legs.
Parang nilalaro.
Oo, parang gano'n.
Ah. Well, nilalaro ka. Sinasama ka sa cat play.
Oh.
Tsaka nakakuha sila na
Ka
ano.
lang.
Yes. At basically, kasama ka sa family nila. And at the same time, ano yun, tawag dito, nakakakuha sila ng attention from you. Parang, parang gusto nila yun. Sometimes.
Sutil. Ang mga pusa, sutil. Okay. I know we have people pa na who can ask questions. So, pwede sila magtanong naman and make comments.
It isn't easy being a cat parent, and it can be harder if you don't know where to start. Buti na lang, nandyan si Doc Chanek. Let us know if you have any more questions on how to care for your feline friends. Follow us on Twitter at Usapang A, on Facebook at the Usapang Alaga page, and on our official website, www.usapangalaga.com. Hanggang sa susunod na episode, I'm Jillian.
I'm Doc Chane.
And I'm Ian. Halika!
Usap tayo.
Usap
tayo.
tayo.
Ayaw.